I put a model here. So my model is little simple, and I start with an equation. I say that E plus R creates O. Now what does it mean? E is an event. R, I stand for response. O stands for outcome. And in my view, a capacity to select a response to get a desired outcome is an emotional intelligence or symbol of emotional intelligence. That okay, how do I respond to situation? Can I see? So emotional intelligence, rather than what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence helps me. I would say result of emotional intelligence rather than what it is. The output of emotional intelligence, the benefit of emotional intelligence is that in a given situation I can respond appropriately. I don't get hijacked. I don't get into a madness where I realize later, oh, what happened? How would I do it? After 1 hour you are thinking, how would I do it? So you develop a capacity so that you don't end up asking this question to yourself, that how would I do it? And that's something in emotional intelligence. Now let's take this thing forward and look at the autopilot here. And I usually use a different metaphor, which is becoming more and more difficult for me to draw nowadays. So I say that this is like an elephant, and this is a tail of an elephant. And you also have a rider sitting on it. And this is you, both. Now what does it mean? Elephant is your feeling mind, the way you feel. Your belief system, your automatic things, automatic response comes in. It's like inbuilt in the thing. You don't have to be told to do it. If somebody yell at you, you want to yell back. It's like inside your elephant. Elephant has been trained with centuries. It's part of your DNA, it's part of your culture, it's part of your survival instinct. You want to save yourself, you want to be alive. That's like, you don't have to think about it. Already there. Your muscle memory takes care of it. So many science theories talks about the mind is not the only memory, your body also has a memory. And many times, like different body part reminds you different things. Stimulation at those parts may remind you something different. So even the body has a memory. So this all thing is elephant. Now rider who is sitting on this elephant is usually our mind, our rational mind, which has a capacity to control elephant many times. Yeah. But he's a small guy. Elephant is big. Elephant can drop him out and go mad sometime. So what is it? This is your feeling mind, this is your rational mind which is controlling it. Now emotional intelligence, the first level of emotional intelligence is knowing your elephant. Do I know my elephant? And I call it self-awareness. So you are aware of yourself. Know your elephant, yeah? Self-aware. I know I'm feeling sad. I know I'm feeling tired. I know I'm stressed. Self-aware. You know your elephant. Now what do you do with it? It's the second level. Now, a capacity to influence my elephant. Okay, I know I'm feeling hungry, but do about it. It will take 1 hour. Let's come back. Capacity to do that. And I call it self-management. So it's like the rider can control the elephant, or rather than control, manage. Manage is the right word, because elephant is difficult to control. And this is like I do self-management. Now, let's look at a response part. E plus R equals to O. If some unpleasant event happens, your elephant gets sad, get angry, want to do a reaction. So a person who is emotionally intelligent sees, okay, this all is happening inside me. Okay, what do? I choose something which will help me to achieve my outcome. And I see whatever elephant says is not going to help me. I manage my elephant and do something different and achieve my outcome. Say you are driving, somebody hits the car, you are going for an important meeting, elephant wants to have a fight and enjoy the whole time, you realize that this is not the time to do all those stuff. Even if I end up spending 5,000 rupees because of it, this is it. Yeah, I better not to lose my meeting and remain calm and focus on what I have to do about it. If I don't do that, I may end up into a fight. May not be reaching on a meeting on time. Even if I reach there, I am totally exhausted. I don't achieve what I wanted to achieve that day. So that 5,000 cost me maybe more. Now, this all thing is self-awareness and self-management. Do I know what is happening? And do I have a skill to influence what is happening? Okay, questions? Here, there is more to go. There are 2 more steps to go. Okay, the awareness of others and awareness management of others. So as you have seen in the model, I will talk about it. It's like 50% of emotion. Making sense here? Yeah. Now, the problem is, in this world we are not alone. You know? There are other elephants approaching us all the time. So, as a coach, as an influencer, you end up taking care of other elephant also, usually difficult to draw usually. Yeah? And they also come to you and have a conversation with you. And sometimes they are in a very mad stage. Yeah? Their rider is somewhere sleeping or thrown out, that there is no rider. The whole elephant is coming to you and want to have some conversation. Now what do? A mad elephant approaching you, what do? They want to have a difficult conversation with you, blame you for all your things, where you believe there is nothing for you to get blamed. The other person is creating their own issues. Somebody didn't get a raise and you are the manager and he comes to you and he expected to come to you and fight with you. Because of you I am not getting money. Whereas you believe that you are the one who saved his job. He was expected to go out. So the mad elephant is coming to you, what will you do?
Listen him out.
Listen,
come out. Be stay calm.
Can you all do this? You guys are talking very good, yeah?
It should. I mean, it should.
Is the time basically. That's the ideal situation. But in bring into the conversation and discussion, and then we'll have a.
So we give them some time to do it. But actually, what I end up doing all the time, still I'm trying to teach me, I try to control his elephant through my rider. Why are you thinking like this? You should be happy, you know. How many people got sad? Rather than feeling happy, you are feeling sad about it. You should not be doing it.
It's just the outcome how you look at it.
True. So we try to, at that point in time, we try to teach him. So we try to use our rational mind to control his elephant, which in many times is a very bad idea.
It is.
Yeah. Because this elephant is not even listening to his own rider. And whatever he is doing, he knows he is doing wrong, because fighting with boss will result into more negative. There is nothing he is going to get. And when he thinks calmly, he knows that whatever he is doing is going to add to his negative thing. There are different ways to talk about it. So, he knows it, but he is unable to control it. And you are trying to talk to him in that language, won't work. So, as you guys said, I put it a more model. You know, these elephants, the emotions are contagious. You smile at one person, the other person smiles back to you. You show anger to someone person, the other person shows anger back to you. And that is why your elephant is expected to get angry when the other elephants are approaching you, because that emotion will impact you. And usually the negatives are more stronger than positives. Yeah. So, in such situation, what primarily an emotionally intelligent person will do, he will focus on his own elephant. He says, okay, mad elephant coming, let me focus on my elephant should remain calm. So my focus is calming down my own elephant rather than his own, because I know if I remain calm, he will become calm. Because my emotion will also contagious. They will also influence the other elephant. An elephant speaks each other's language. It all depends upon who can sustain for long. Now, this is the third level of emotional intelligence, and fourth level, awareness of others. Knowing the other elephant coming and he is in an emotionally charged up stage is a third level of emotional intelligence, and I know what is happening now. And fourth level of emotional intelligence, that I have a technique and expertise which helps me to manage and influence others' elephant. We call it relationship management or social management. It's like an emotional intelligent person, an angry person goes to him and they come out calm. That's an expectation. Model makes sense? Yeah? So, now problem. Most of us, again, if I talk about the pyramid thing, many times we want to achieve management of others. I should have a capacity so I can manage others. This is like everybody wants to get from emotional intelligence. And management of self, it will happen later. Let me do whatever I want to do. Self-management is ignored. But it cannot happen. In my way of looking at it, the key to manage all emotions is managing your own elephant. Till the time you know and manage your own elephant, managing others' elephant or dreaming about managing others' elephant is useless. Because it's an infectious business. You cannot infect someone till the time you are not infected. So till the time you are not positive, till the time you are not stable, you can't influence anybody else to remain positive. And the situations put stress on you and they take you towards a negative side.